Right. In that case, yes, thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'm delighted to be able to propose to adjourn the Council for 30 seconds to show the campaigners of Save the Romany how much we all support their campaign and to encourage them to set up a community interest company to try to buy the site. Some of you will know the Romany site in Wandsworth Common Ward, but for those that don't, it is a very unusual landlocked oasis where the very first scout group ever to start in Wandsworth has their home. Joining the Scouts is all about having fun, challenge and adventure. At the Romany, children and young adults from the ages from 6 to 25 certainly have fun, and within a protected environment can meet challenges, and some have adventures. Some of you have read, or may have read, a very touching letter in this week's Guardian, which was sent to me and to the Cllr of the group, written by one of the young Scout leaders. David said, "As you know, I've been involved with the first Wandsworth for nearly 20 years, and apart from my family, the Romany is the most important thing in my life. Everybody knows about my learning disability, but being part of the best Scout family has encouraged me to do so much in my life, including working full-time, achieving my gold Duke of Edinburgh Award, and most recently raising money for First Wandsworth in completing a triathlon. Now I am a young assistant Scout leader. I know that the youngsters look up to me, and I think I'm a good role model, and I don't think they care that I have a learning disability. I don't think you can put a price on something so rare in Wandsworth, and I will do everything I can to keep the Romany site for all children, like me, to enjoy, and I hope they have as much fun as I have had at the Romany in the last 20 years. Kind of says it all, doesn't it? It is also home to the Playhouse Forest Playgroup, a non-profit-making community playgroup, and they offer a unique opportunity for parents to get together with their children to explore their environment. They grow vegetables, potatoes, tomatoes, carrots. They've built the most enchanting fairy trail between the trees, which I have to say I particularly like. And they've built a lovely natural-style playground where imaginative and exciting play exploring this outside oasis is the norm. One day a week, uniquely, it is the home to a twins club. It really is a real gem, and that is why the campaign has been so successful. Mums, dads, grandparents, local residents, and those further afield that have in one form or another used the Romany site have joined the campaign. It has been totally non-political, with both Sadiq Khan, our Tooting MP, and Dan Watkins, the Conservative Party's PPC, joining together to show their support. Dan is now also helping the local community to form a community investment company to try to buy the site, and I'm sure we all wish them well. I would ask the Council to adjourn for 30 seconds to show all the local residents and the users of the Romany what a terrific campaign we think they are fighting, and just to wish them luck.
Cllr Tracey, do you have a seconder for your motion? Thank you. Councillor Cllr. Is that agreed?
Councillor Gavin, if you want to...
Councillor Grindon, perhaps you give us 30 seconds before you reply.
Well, Mr. Mayor, Councillor Tracey asked for 30 seconds of the adjournment, didn't actually suggest I should make a 30-second speech, but I would have been happy to consider that if you'd asked me for it. But I'll try and be brief, Mr. Mayor. And I think Councillor Tracey is absolutely right to seek the adjournment of this Council to draw attention to what is a spirited campaign, and the petition she presented earlier is a mark of that spirited campaign, and it is actually a ground-up campaign with every member of the local community, from not only just the users but also the well-wishers of the users have joined in, and it has cross-party support and so on. And the generosity of a local resident in coming forward to match the offer that the site owners received is a mark of the commitment the local population has shown for this campaign. I'd just like to say one thing, that the reason why we are where we are is not that this site has suddenly become, sort of supremely lucrative. It was always a forlorn sight, but it always earned its keep. It's just the kind of vagaries of the lease renewal process that suddenly somebody in the owners' committee has decided, oh, well, let's see whether we can make some money out of this. But not only they've said, oh, well, let's make some money out of this, they have now what looks like initiated a Dutch auction. So somebody offers £300,000, a local resident generously agrees to match it so that the site can remain a community asset. And what does the club do? It goes and says, oh no, maybe if you are offering 300, then maybe it's worth a lot more. This kind of mean-spiritedness from the club and possible greed from the club is what the local community is up against. And it's right that we should adjourn to show our solidarity with them. And I'm happy to accept Councillor Tracey's motion to adjourn.